The Four Horsemen build theme for August 31st is Wastelands Warlord. My first idea for this build theme was to find a casting that would look good if I turned it into a half-track. While considering which casting to use for the build, I thought, what if I used a Hot Wheels RV There Yet, but put the tracks in front and the wheels in back? So that's what I decided to do. I began by designing and 3D printing a track system that would fit under the car section of the RV There Yet. Next, I designed some suspension components and suitably chunky rear tires to support the camper section. With the tracks and rear axle assemblies mocked up, I placed them in front of the RV There Yet to determine how much of the bottom of the car body would need to be removed. Templates were made to ensure both sides of the body would be trimmed the same amount, and then the body was trimmed to match the templates. The track assembly was glued together and fitted to the body. The fit was fine-tuned with a bit of filing and sanding. Sheet styrene was used to fashion a new base, and the rear axle and suspension were fitted to the new base. The new base was designed so the track assembly would slide onto it. The base and track assembly was fitted to the body and camper casting. The mounting points were created so the base and tracks could be attached using screws to the original mounting posts. The rear bumper and spare tire were cut from the original base. The chrome was stripped off and the bumper was fitted to the new base. Next, I made the armor panels that would be used to cover all the windows. I used masking tape to make templates of the window openings. Then I used the templates to cut the armor plates from 5/1000 thick aluminum sheet. I drilled holes in the plates, then used a file to connect the holes in order to create the rectangular viewports in the plates. I used photo-etched brass mesh to create the screens that would be glued over the viewports on the inside of the armor plates. I decided I would strip the paint off the camper casting and polish it to simulate an Airstream-style camper. Later, I would weather the camper to make the aluminum appear aged and oxidized. The front fenders required a little bit of fill to make the tracks fit the way I wanted them to. A 3D printed set of blades was attached to the front of the track system for a bit of forward defense. Additional 3D printed weapons would include a pair of forward-facing Gatling guns on the car roof and a 3-barrel turret on the camper roof. Here's a quick look back at what I started with. And here's my finished Wasteland Warlord's recreational vehicle, for those times when a warlord just needs to get away from it all. The weathering was done with a combination of washes and powdered pastels. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the build.